Shalom, 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 Yasha. This your boy, Brother Samuel Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called Babylon is Fallen. It's fallen. All right? Babylon, it's fallen. It's fallen. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi. All right, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit, and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and on the hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you all as well. Like I said, today's lesson is going to be called Babylon is Fallen. It's fallen. All right. And this, you see a picture here. This is your boy Nero, trying to board, the Air Force One, right? Tripping and stumbling. All right. This is from the Irish Star. It says, fears Trump rapidly deteriorating as president falls walking up Air Force One steps. It says, Donald Trump tripped while walking up the stairs to Air Force One on Sunday, sparking fears for his health on social media. It says the president, 78, had to place his hand onto a step as he lost his balance shortly after speaking to reporters about protests in LA. It says video of the moment caught as Trump was heading to Camp David with Secretary of State Marco Rubio has gone viral on social media. Many shared concerns for his health while comparing it to Joe Biden falling on the steps, right? And you remember probably about 4 years ago, right? Your boy Sleepy Joe, right? He was falling. He kept falling up the steps. All right. One user feared he is rapidly deteriorating, while others suggested he should use different stairs to get on the plane. It says Democrats were quick to use the clip to make a point about widespread coverage of Biden falling in right-wing media. It says Harry Sison, a Democrat commentator, wrote, Donald Trump almost face-planted while walking up the stairs of Air Force One. Using the MAGA logic, that must mean he's incompetent and mentally declining. We must demand an investigation ASAP. It says before climbing the steps, Trump shared his thoughts on the ongoing protests in LA. We're going to have troops everywhere, Trump said after touching down on Air Force One in New Jersey on Sunday. We're not going to let this happen to our country. We are not going to let our country be torn apart like it was under Biden. Right? Hey, how about Shai is funny because he'll do stuff. Right? It says in a directive Saturday, Trump invoked a legal provision allowing him, Salakia, to deploy federal service members where there is a rebellion or danger of a rebellion against the authority of the government of the United States, right? So he said on Sunday, we're not going to let this happen to our country. We're not going to let our country be torn apart like it was under Biden, right? This is what he said right before he climbed up the stairs, just like who? Just like Sleepy Joe, right? And you remember Sleepy Joe when he was falling, right? This is a picture of him when he was falling up the steps, all right? So kind of familiar, right? Babylon is fallen, all right? I just want to get a couple of precepts, right? We just go, end it, right? Let's get to it. This place is finished, man. This place is finished and this place is done. All right? There's nothing that's going to stop this place from, there's nothing going to stop this place from falling, you know. Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 1, it says, woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia, woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Right, this is modern day Egypt, modern day Babylon, right, the daughter of the Chaldeans, right, whatever, the great whore, whatever you want. This is that place. All right, it says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when it hath begun? It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of the strong archer? The mighty Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Right? No one. Right? No one will be able to quench. No one will be able to stop. All right, the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and his will is for Babylon to fall and to not rise again. All right, and it's just, you know, the manifestation, right? You had Sleepy Joe falling, right, and here we are. Now you got Nero falling, right, falling up the steps. All right, in the same, pretty much the same manner. All right, because Babylon is falling, Okay. Let's go into a couple of scriptures. Right, I'm not gonna make this too long. Let's go to Jeremiah. Right, Jeremiah chapter 51. All right, Jeremiah chapter 51, and let's go to verse number 7. Right, it says, Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi's hands. It says, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. It says, if so, she may be healed. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go, every one into his own country, for her judgment reach unto heavens, and is lifted up unto the sky. Okay, because this place is done. This place is finished. All right. Let's go to Revelation 14, verse number 8. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations to drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, this place is hey, there's no saving this place. Okay, this place, the Lord has set this place up to be utterly destroyed. All right, this place is set up for destruction. Right, and if you're left in this place, you will be destroyed with it. Okay, this is the great sacrifice. Right, this is the altar, right, of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi's great sacrifice. Right, and anybody left in here is going to become part of that offering of the fire. Okay, let's go back to Jeremiah real quick. Right, Jeremiah, let's go to verse number 47. Right, Jeremiah chapter 47. Salakia. Isaiah. Salakia. Isaiah 47. Right? It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? It says, take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, Yahawah, Bahasham of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Okay? And Babylon, is getting ready to ultimately trip and fall to the dust, all right? All the way to the bottom, man. This place is done, all right? You see the president, they came and walked. They stumble, right? They stumble at this place, man. The land of confusion, all right? The land of confusion. Hey, Babylon is done, okay? It's no more. Right? This place is getting ready to go bye-bye. Finito, right? Let's go back to Jeremiah 51. And let's go to verse number 7 again. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahawah Bahasham Shai's hand, and that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. All right, and the Lord is going to do what? He's going to use these other nations to help destroy this place. All right. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. It says we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. It says, Yahawah Bahasham Shai have brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahawah Bahasham Shai, our power. All right, and the elect, they're gonna be praising this, man. We're looking for this day. You know, Lord's will, we're part of that number, right? But we're looking for the when this place is destroyed, right? The scriptures say, what joy have a man to see the fall of his enemies. All right, and we want part of that joy, man. We want to see that. We want to see this place get done. All right, get its judgment. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahawah Bahasham Shai have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahawah Bahasham Shai, the vengeance of his temple. Okay, the Lord is doing this, right, for his vengeance. All right, for ultimately, let's jump down. Let's see. Let's jump down to verse 24. It says, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahawah Bahasham Shai. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahawah Bahasham Shai, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain. All right, your whole government, this is about to go down. All right, Babylon's about to be completely destroyed. All right. Verse number 29, it says, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of Yahawah Bahasham Shai shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. It says, they became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken down. Okay, this place is going to be a desolation, right, without inhabitants. This whole place is going to be on fire. This is the lake of fire. All right, here in Babylon, aka America, right, the great whore, whatever you want to call it. This place right here, modern day Egypt, spiritual Sodom in Egypt. This place is done and is finished, and it's getting ready to. The Lord is getting ready to bring vengeance upon this place. All right, vengeance and recompense. All right, when we go to Revelation 18, right, and 2, it says, let's start at verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. Okay? And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, when we jump back to 17, Revelation 17, it says, let's see, Salakia. Verse number 16, it says, Revelation chapter 17, I'll go to 18 real quick. It says, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city. What is that great city? Babylon. What is Babylon? Babylon is America. All right. So it says, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right. And this place can't even hold its own up. It can't even walk right. Right. We see the leader. Right. Twice. Right. You have Biden, and now you got your boy Nero. Right. Sleepy Joe and Nero. Right. It says in verse number 16, it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, right, the European, right, but also with, you're going to have Russia, right, or Gog of Magog, and you're going to have their allies, right, they're going to be shooting at this place, right, those arrows of those ICBM missiles. All right, the scriptures talk about those warheads, those nuclear warheads, which is going to destroy Babylon. All right, it says, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, right, and burn her with fire. Okay, and they're going to eat her, right, and they're going to burn her up. All right, they're going to burn this place up. All right, why? Because Yahawashi has sanctioned it. He has prophesied it, and it's going to happen. All right, so this place is going down. There's nothing you can do. This place is fallen, and there's nothing that anybody can do, right, to stop this place from falling. And the Lord said, let's give verse number 6, Revelation 18 and 6. I'll start at verse 5. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is Yahawah, the Most High Power, who judgeth her. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off, for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Okay, this place is done. All right, let's get one more. Let's see. Slovakia. We'll just go to verse 21, right? Verse 20 says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. All right, that's what we're looking for. All right, that's gonna be our therapy, right? That's gonna be our part of our reward. All right, to see this place be destroyed, to see this place get the destruction and the punishment that it deserves, man. Right? Through the anger of Yahawah Bahasham and his wrath. All right? It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. All right? Because what? Babylon is fallen. Is fallen. Okay? This place is done. All right, call Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. This place is going to continue to fall, right? And, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, manifest this stuff, man. Right? So it was like, I saw the little article a few days ago, right? With him falling up the steps. And I was like, damn, that look familiar, right? Because what happened? Sleepy Joe did the same thing. Hey, this place is falling, okay? And there's no getting back up, all right? Ultimately, there's no getting back up for Babylon, all right? So I just wanted to do this lesson. Like I said, Lord's will, this is edifying, right? But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Kol Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad, of mighty Shalom, to the 144,000 men, right? Double honors to the apostles and elders on down of GMS who have ruled well through the Spirit. Right? Another mighty shalom to the rest of the elect out there. Stay diligent, stay focused, right? Keep enduring. Continue to pray for the downfall of Babylon, man. Right? And that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, may he have do a speedy riddance of this place, like the scriptures say. All right? And Babylon is fallen, a ball. All right? Shalom.